All right, so now I'm going to get into logging in and getting started organizing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just go to log in here at the top right hand corner. When I hit that, it'll bring you to a page like this. You can log in with your Facebook, your Google, or I believe your Twitter should work too. And just remember which one you logged in with, because you're always going to be stuck with that one, basically. If you logged in at first with Facebook, and then next time you come, you log in with Google, it's going to create a completely separate user for you. And any groups, any other activity that you've done on the site, you won't see any of that because it's going to treat you like you're a completely new and different user. So just remember which one you've used and always stick with that one from here on out. All right. I am an admin, so I'm going to log in with my admin password and stuff so you can sort of see what the back end looks like here. So cool. Now we're back at our main page after I logged in, and you'll notice that the login has changed to members. And now that it says members, you can go down and you can view your activity, your profile, notifications, messages, and groups that you're a part of. If I just go to activity here real quick, you will see these are the different things I have done and said. You can see I messaged Shepard last. Told him bring a laptop to the meeting tomorrow night, and so it's pretty cool. I can do a whole bunch of things here. I can kind of post on my wall, if you will. Let's say I want to post to Zelba. There we go. Zelba Gutierrez. I would just do that, and then I would just type in my comments and say comments. I'm not going to do that because I've already flooded her with a whole bunch of bogus comments as I've been doing these videos. But that's a cool thing you can do. And then you can also, let's go into the settings. Email. Yes, this is really useful. All right, cool. So first of all, in the general settings, you'll want to see you can put in your account email, and you can change the password for logging into the site. And though don't do that because you're using Facebook or Google. Don't mess with that. If you go to email, though, this is really great. I have set it, I think, to default to look something like this. But if you want to change any email notifications, you can change it here. So say if anyone ever mentions you, being at Sean for me, in a post just like I did with Zelba, then you would receive an email for that. If someone replies to an update or comments on your post, you might receive an email for that. I have it set to no, so you don't get flooded with junk emails that you don't necessarily need. But if you want to say yes to any of those, you can go right ahead and do that. I did say when a member sends me a new message, I want to receive an email. I figured that's important because it's almost like it's an email within the system. Friend requests, no, don't need to see those in your email. And then you can kind of go through the group email stuff here. One thing I would recommend, though, is leave yes checked for a member requests to join a private group for which you're an admin. That will just help you know that if you do have a private group and someone's requesting to join that group, very quickly it will reach out to you via email. And then if you're a moderator or an admin, you may or may not choose to say yes or no to this. If you come onto the site really often and you're using it, you might say, no, I don't want to get notified of that. But if a member uploads some kind of document to your group or something like that, you can say, yeah, I want to see that document. Show me it in my email as soon as it gets put up there. Or you can just say, hey, next time I log into the site, that's when I'll see it. Don't need to see it in my email. All right. Make sure you hit Save Changes at the bottom whenever you're done with whatever notifications you want to receive in your email. And then the other piece of this is your profile. And what I've asked everyone to do is put in some custom fields here. If you're interested in helping organize for March on Harrisburg, I'm hoping that most of the people that are watching this video are going to click yes. If you're marching with us, I'm hoping you'll also click yes, but maybe you're not marching with us. And then I have a section here that asks, what can I do that is fantastic? And you can put in some extra information that you are willing to donate skills to the cause. All right. What's pretty cool about this is when everyone is using it, hopefully, you can see everyone who said they're going to be marching with us. It should say that anyway. These are all the people I believe that have said they are going to be marching with us. Cool, Rivka's marching. All right, so there it is. That's pretty cool and that's pretty straightforward. Oh, one last thing on that part. You can also get to all of this from this menu up here in the right-hand corner, and this kind of aggregates everything really nicely from whatever page you're on. I want everyone, when they first come in, if you can, go to Profile Edit, and please, 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 please add a picture. All right, I'll show you how you can do that in a second. Just like you saw on the bottom there were a bunch of kind of empty pictures. You just go to Change Profile Photo, and you can upload a photo here. Let's say I want to upload red maple. I don't know. I don't actually want to go through this, but you'll go through it and you can just select the crop for the image that you want. And then you can also update your cover image here. And again, just select a file from your computer. It does say it will look better if you make it 1080 by 225. If you don't, it's just going to find a section of the photo, usually the top half or top quarter, depending on how big the photo is, and crop it there. So you might not get exactly what you're looking for, but there it is. The cover image is really not as important, but please, 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 please make sure that you have a profile image so that we can all easily sort ourselves and everything on the site well. All right. So that is your user back end here. You can kind of see all of the different friends that you have. People are going to make friend requests of you and whatnot on the site. Usually people that you're in more constant contact with, which is nice. Just accept their friendships as they come along. And so say I want to like private message Shepard. I can go to his page and then I can just hit private message and it should bring me to a message here. All right, so I can just type in my message. Or actually, I'm not going to type my message in there. Those are just the users. And I must put a subject in and then the message. And then I can go ahead and send that message, excuse me. Buddy Drive is pretty cool. It's more useful in groups, and I'll get into that when I go into groups, but you can just upload different documents to your Buddy Drive. That may be useful for you when it comes to organizing. There you go. Use it. Enjoy it if it's useful. And unfortunately, it doesn't have a Google Drive hook in, but hey, that's what it is. So that's pretty much all you need to see on this piece. Now I'm going to go into groups in the next video and show you how the groups function works.